Hello, welcome to Pick a Card Timeless Reading on topic Help Me Decide. So you'll be able to choose between 4 piles, let's call them piles, and within each piles we're going to talk about 2 options. So if you're trying to make a choice between 2 different options and you're not able to decide, you need help deciding, then please stay with me and make a choice. We'll be looking at what is the option, what are the challenges or the opportunities, and what is the outcome for each of the options that you have in mind. So if you need to make a choice or a decision, you can choose a pile between the blue, the yellow, the green, and the pink. And within each pile, we're going to be discussing 2 options. What are they bringing? What are the challenges? And what is going to be the outcome if you choose one of those options? So let's take a deep breath, and that will help us connect. And please make your choice. We'll start with group number 1. So for everybody that chose group number 1, first we'll start with your energy, and then we'll look at each of the 2 options that you're trying to decide between. This is the second option. Okay, I'm not sure if that will work out, so I'll just go like this. I think it will be better for you to see. All right, so if you chose the blue card, I'll start with your energy. This card represents you and your energy. So you are literally, with the 2 of Swords, you are in a choice. You have to make a decision. And you probably have been avoiding making that decision. Why? Because your 2 swords looks like hooks, right? So you may be trying to postpone or avoid making that choice. So this is your current energy. Now we'll look at option number 1. And let's actually open all of the cards. And this will represent your option number 2. Let's see what you're trying to decide between. So in your option number 1, you're getting 3 of Wands, the Star, and the Knight of Cups. With your option number 2, you're getting the Princess of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the King of Swords. So let's look at your option number 1. What is your option number 1? You're trying to decide between probably your vision for your future, your plan for growth, and what is your second option? Your second option is Princess of Cups. Your second option is related to your emotions or maybe a relationship. So one option is very creative, advancing towards your future. And option number 2 is probably related to feelings, emotions, and romantic relationships. So probably those are the 2 things you're trying to decide between. Okay, let's focus on option number 1, starting with your choice, which is related to your ambition, that represents your ambitions in life. And what is the challenge here? The challenge here with this option is you may be feeling lost. You may be feeling like you have lost your path. You have lost your guiding stars, and you may be a little bit confused. So that is the challenge in this option. And what is going to be the outcome if you pick option number 1? The outcome is Knight of Cups. So it could be different things, like a new proposition, even a new romantic proposition. For whatever reason it does. I know it doesn't make sense, but I'm going to say it. Today I'm not taking clarifying cards. I will just share what I see at the moment. So new proposition, but also actually it may mean that if you take this path, even if you feel lost, which is to fulfill your ambitions for yourself and for your life and for your future, following your vision, following your purpose. The outcome here is a new proposition, a new relationship. That could be a romantic proposition or relationship. It may also mean that you will be supported along the way. There is somebody here for you that is actually having your back. They're supporting you emotionally. They're hearing you out. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, gender is irrelevant. You are being emotionally supported if you pursue this option. I hope that helps. Let's move to option number 2 with the Princess of Cups. This could represent a romantic relationship or a new connection. New connection with a lot of emotions and feelings. What is the challenge here? The challenge here is not knowing what to choose. You're not able which way to go. Things feel very foggy for you, and that's presenting a huge challenge to you because you don't know what's behind each choice. You don't know what that choice will bring you. So there's probably a lot of fear and a lot of uncertainty that you are feeling related to that second option, which is something that makes you very emotional, something that even makes you cry, something you want to follow, and that could be different things for different people. What is the outcome if you choose that option? One interpretation could be a relationship with a King of Swords. And that King of Swords is the intelligent, the logic, and the clear thinking person. So sometimes that person may appear a little cold to you, but he's probably committed. He's just different. He's not able to express the emotions the same way that you are doing it. So that the outcome could be a person, a King of Swords, a relationship, growing in a relationship, or the outcome could also be for you becoming wiser, becoming stronger, being able to see beyond your feelings and emotions. I hope that helps. I'll open your card, which says evaluate. Establish your criteria for evaluation. If you have trouble coming up with a good list, the 8 evaluation questions listed would be a good starting point. So really make a map to evaluate your options. This is what the card is telling you. For each idea, draw a large circle on a sheet of paper. Map how each idea meets your criteria. Use different sizes, colors, or design to reflect the importance. Study the map and ask yourself, are there any criteria I want to change? Are there some things I'd like to limit or drop? Evaluate. Evaluate your options. Group number 1, I will get a few cards from the Law of Attraction, just to see what they bring into the picture. Maybe they'll help you attract the right choice, because I can see you have been avoiding that choice for a long time. Let's see. I can create both money and the time to enjoy it. Many of you tell us that you are so busy making your money that you don't have time to enjoy it. For when you rely on your action to create, often you are too tired to enjoy your creation. Once you not only understand the power of your thought, but deliberately direct this powerful tool in the direction of things that you desire, then you will discover that the action part of your life is the way you enjoy what you have created through your thought. What else? Okay. 2 cards wanted to come out. Rebirth and change. They're always related. Let's see what else for the blue group. For the blue group. Prosperity. I'm worthy of more prosperity, and I open my heart and hands to receive it now. Oh, what else? Resolving anger. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. Thank you, group number 1, the blue question mark. I hope that this was helpful to you. Welcome, group number 2, if you chose yellow. This card will represent you and your energy. And the 2 rows will represent the 2 options that you're trying to choose between. Let's look at your energy. 3 of Swords. Heartache and loss. For some of you, a third party in a relationship or interference in their personal life. This is your current energy. And remember, we are able to change our energy at any given point of time. We'll be able to collect the wisdom and the lessons and change the energy, as long as we're open to learn. Let's see, option number 1. The Devil, the Sun, and the Chariot. And option number 2, Justice, the World, and the 2 of Pentacles. So you are going through some tough energy. With the 3 of Swords and the Devil, it could be a love triangle. It's quite possible. If it is not, then you're going through some difficult time of loss and pain. It could be related to a relationship or partnership or any kind of betrayal. So what are the two options? We'll be looking at options, challenges, and outcome if you choose any of those options. Group number 2. So your options are devil and justice. Quite interesting. For sure, you're going through some conflict. You're going through some mental conflict, that is for sure. So option number 1 for you is break free from all your fears, from all manipulations, from all devilish energy that is manipulating, that is restraining, and that is keeping you chained, something that's keeping you in chains, no matter what that is. It could be addiction, it could be even emotional attachment to a person, to somebody. It could be greed, all of the devilish energy that keeps us restricted. So your option number 1 is break the chains and liberate yourself from restrictions, addictions, and fears. It could be your fears. And option number 2 is justice. What is the justice? Justice would be collecting all the facts and making a fair choice to serve justice. For some of you, it may mean, in a way, a legal agreement, or it may also mean divorce. Both are possible. So serving justice in the form and shape that applies to your situation. And to me, option number 1 is internal. This is your own liberation. And option number 2 with justice is external. I see it more as your external life, as outcome in the external world. I'm not sure if I'm right. This is how I'm reading the cards. Okay, so if you break the chains and liberate yourself from all kinds of restrictions, no matter what they are, everything that's holding you back, what is the challenge or the opportunity? Of course, the challenge is always how to do it and how much strength it will require. This is not an easy thing to do. This is not an easy path to take. But what is the opportunity? The opportunity is the sun, the fulfillment of your dreams, the clearing of your energy, your ability to stand up to life with joy, with excitement, and with innocence. Here in that situation, your innocence is at stake. You have to decide if you want to keep your innocence and your sunshine. This is your internal sunshine, your joy and your peace. Because with this sun energy, no matter what you are going through right now, you are a very, very sunny person. You have that joyful attitude towards life. Maybe you're a person that laughs and loves to laugh a lot. I even see your yellow card, which is the sun. You attract people and you spread that light and that joy. So this is what is at stake. And if you choose this option to liberate yourself from whatever is holding you back, you know your situation. The outcome is the Chariot. Victory. What is the Chariot? It's victory. It's liberation. It's moving ahead in life. As you can see, the Chariot is liberated, flying above all obstacles and feeling that joy of life. Complete victory and triumph. That's the expression of the Chariot. Also, it brings you liberation from others' people expectations. Pretty good. Now let's look at option number 2, justice. Based on what I can see, both options are really good. That's how they seem. That option is very passionate. We can see the colors, we can see the light, we can see the transition from fire to light, through happiness, through joy, through victory. Here we're getting a little bit of colder colors, which means you have to use your wisdom to act in a stable manner. You have to clear your mind and make the right and the fair choice. For some of you that are going through some legal battles, to know that actually the outcome for you is balance. That option brings you balance. What is at stake? What is the challenge or the opportunity? The challenge here is getting completion, being able to complete and get closure, really. With that Justice card, getting closure, that is the challenge here. But that challenge also brings a lot of opportunities. It brings you the opportunity of closure, knowing where you stand, and it also brings you the opportunity of control and balance. Sometimes when we say control, it doesn't sound good. I understand that, but sometimes that control and knowing where we stand also gives us a lot of peace. So what is going to be the outcome if you choose the Justice? It will be, well, you will have to make a lot of choices. So you have to make choices and you have to do a lot of work. A lot of work and a lot of juggling until you reach that balance. You may be feeling the need to balance and make the right choice. So what is the outcome? The outcome here is your stability, is you being able to make the right choice, the fair choice that serves justice. And also the outcome for you is that infinite cycle of balance and knowing what's happening in your life, knowing what's happening around you, having a little bit more control over how things are going. So this is a little bit of a more wise energy, and this is more passionate and creative energy. I hope that helped you, group number 2, yellow, to find the right choice for you. And that may not even be a choice. That may be a path as well, because both paths are good for you. Both paths bring you different benefits. Let's see. Reversing your perspective opens your mind and lets you see things you'd normally miss. Ask, what is the opposite of this? To find a new way of looking at things. Creative geniuses throughout history have gotten their most original ideas by reversing aspects of their subjects. Very interesting. Let's get more cards for you. Music. Spiritual health. My life is a beautiful reflection of my soul. The law of attraction. My financial success does not require hard work. If you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you do work hard. Financial success, or any kind of success, does not require hard work. It does not require alignment of thought. It does require alignment of thought, You simply cannot offer negative thought about things that you desire and then make up for it with action of hard work. When you learn to direct your own thoughts, you will discover the true leverage of energy alignment. Oops. I have a right to be excited. Embodying my soul. I'll get one more card. Integrating the ego. Everything is for me, not against me. Thank you, group number 2, everybody who chose the yellow color. I wish you best of luck in your journey. Group number 3, the green color. Let's look at your energy. And this is option number 1. You're trying to choose from, and this is option number 2. Your energy. The Hermit. The Hermit. You may be single right now, or you just may be taking your hermit time to reflect on events, on yourself, and determine what is the next step. You may have lost your light, feeling that you need to find your light and your spark again, and just taking your own time to do that. It also may mean you may not have communication with someone. Let's say if you are having in mind a special person or partner, you may be feeling lonely. You don't have any communication with them. Things may be on pause. This is your energy. Now let's see the 2 options that you are trying to choose from. If the energy doesn't resonate, you can choose another color. If you feel that this is not your choice, this is not your energy, you can always choose another pile and see if it resonates. Okay. So what are your choices? Your choices are between Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. You have a lot of cups when we look, cups, 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 cups. So most of your cards are related to your emotions or romantic relationship. So let's see, what are your choices? Ace of Cups or King of Cups. New beginning, expressing yourself, starting something new, or someone, a King of Cups, that you are in a relationship, have been in a relationship, or you have some shared emotion. Somebody who is already in your life, and maybe you don't have communication right now, I'm not sure, but you are choosing between something new or being single, offering your emotions, investing your emotions and your feelings into something new, or fighting, or maybe choosing the King of Cups. The partner that you are currently involved and have feelings for. Let's look at option number 1, new beginning or being single. What is the challenge or the opportunity here with the Empress? So the challenge for some of you could be, there may be a person, and it's not nice to say that as a challenge, but for some of you that are involved with somebody who's already in a family, they may have their own Empress. And what is the opportunity you're trying to look for here is you becoming an Empress, you trying to find your place and trying to build a family and stability and just leaning towards more security. That is the opportunity that you would try to pursue with that Ace of Cups, with that new beginning. What is the outcome if you start? You're getting the 8 of Cups. So I'm still going to say what I see. It may not make any sense, but probably to somebody it may actually. So by taking that opportunity and simply stating your desire for something solid, for something stable, for a stable relationship, for family, you want to build a family, you may literally have to leave. So if you take that option, you may have to leave the past behind your back. You have to release the past, and even leave. If you are involved with somebody, that may mean that you literally have to leave that relationship in order to be able to start something new and to become the Empress for somebody. So you will need to do a lot of reflecting and see what is best for you, because that outcome is telling you, focus on you, focus on your needs. What do you need? What do you desire? You can have it. You can be the Empress. You can have everything that you desire. You just have to claim it. You just have to put your intention into the world with your open heart and manifest it. In order for you to do that, put the past to rest. If you have to leave a relationship that doesn't serve you, leave that relationship. This is option number 1. Let's look at option number 2. If you choose somebody who's already in your life, but making you feel really lonely, really left out. What is the challenge or the opportunity? So the opportunity here could be, you may be thinking that this person is going to make your wishes come true. You see the pink heart shape and your dreams are being fulfilled. That can also mean that this person, that option, brings you a lot of luxury. It may bring you a lot of luxurious lifestyle, beautiful lifestyle with a lot of luxury. But it also makes you feel lonely. So what would be the outcome if you choose that option? The outcome with this is 7 of Swords. This is the energy of living, feeling lonely, living with a lot of secrets and deceptive energy around you, and not really knowing from where you'll be attacked. So that is the energy of the deception that will be all around you, where you need to protect yourself and you feel that the intentions of the people and the situations around you are not pure. They're not serving you. So you feel the need to protect yourself and you don't know what to expect. So this is what option 2 brings you. I hope that is helpful. I hope that is bringing clarity. And let's see, what is that card bringing? Adapt. What have others done? What have professionals done? What would an expert do? Can you emulate them? Do you know of a problem that's related to yours that has already been solved? Can you use it? Can you use the same method? Can you put your subject into a different context? What happens in an unusual context? Interesting. I hope that helps. Some of the things I see may not make any sense to me. What is hidden? I'm being called to check what is hidden. And now I'll see it on the side because I'm using the Manera deck. What is hidden for everybody in option number 3? The green fish. What is hidden from you? Very interesting. Oh, very interesting. What is hidden from you? Let's look. You are in between choosing a stable somebody who's already in your life, and it may feel like your emperor, but it is actually going to leave you out. And I see your new beginning as well with the Fool. But yeah, some of you need to choose wisely, because if you make the wrong choice, you will feel very, very lonely and left out. What is at stake? Some loss and public humiliation, but also what is coming for you is your stable partner and you becoming stronger, you focusing on yourself and your success. Very interesting. You're also getting the Priest, which may require or lead to even to a marriage most likely. I hope that helps. Let's see your additional cards. The green group. Physical activity. Physical health. Oh. I honor my sensuality by exploring sights, sounds, scents, and textures that make me feel alive and connected to my body. All right, what else for you? I do not need to have money to attract money. You don't have to have money to attract money, but you cannot feel poor and attract money. The key is you have to find ways improving the way you feel from right where you stand before things can begin to change. By softening your attention to the things that are going wrong and by beginning to tell stories that lean more in the direction of what you want instead of the direction of what is currently happening, your vibration will shift. Your point of attraction will shift and you will get different results. Good luck to that. And I'll check the last card for you. What is the last card for the green group? Sharing shame. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. Thank you, group number 3. I really hope that this helped you and gave you clarity. It may not make sense to a lot of people, but I hope that it will make sense to the right people. Thank you. Welcome, the pink group, group number 4. Let's see your energy. And let's see the 2 options that you are choosing from. Let's start with your energy. Welcome. The Princess of Wands. You are in your creative energy. Group number 4. You are in your sunshine, joyful, and a lot of potential energy. So you may be feeling very creative. You may be feeling the passion and the strength to conquer the world. You may be feeling that explosive creativity. And this is the spark of youth as well. We can see a very youthful attitude with a lot of sunshine and and passion. It's very creative, very beautiful energy. Now, let's see, what are your choices? What are the 2 options you're trying to choose from? This will be option number 1. And this will be your option number 2. So let's see, what are the 2 options? Option number 1, the High Priestess. Option number 2, 8 of Wands. The High Priestess, balanced approach, intuitive approach, supported approach. Sometimes taking the time to learn, taking the time to do research and reflect, spending alone time to do that reflection and to tap into your intuition to come up with the best approach. Sometimes that may mean that you have to do things alone and in a very balanced and controlled manner. It may mean secrets sometimes. You may have to do things in a more closed way. where you will not be sharing your plans with the world. You may be keeping your plans only to yourself and just act on your plan in a very balanced manner. It's a little bit as a judgment card, but with the High Priestess energy, with your intuition energy. What is option number 2? 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is act, speed, communicate, be open to the world in expressing your plans. So if option number 1 is keep your plans to yourself, option number 2 is express, express, express. Do, act, communicate, ask for support, work with many different people, reach out, and just have a very open approach to the world. That can also mean desire to change. So if option number 1 is more balanced and following a certain path, that 8 of Wands may mean change. You are changing your approach. It's also possible. Closed, open, or stay on the current path, have a new path, change of plans, new approach. So if that resonates with you, stay so we can continue our pleasant conversation. If not, you may choose another group if that energy does not resonate with you, if those two are not your choices and you don't feel in that energy. Okay, option number 1. What are the challenges or the opportunities? The challenge here is you may, well, literally, let's say, if that's a person, the challenge may be the Princess of Swords. You may have to go through a challenging times with someone who is very wise and they're able to act with fair judgment. For others, if that's not a person, you may have to challenge authority or the way that things are standing in that current moment. You need to bring in that action and that judgment and that change. You may have to bring some clarity in the dark by facing authority. That could be old beliefs or things not progressing in the right way. So you may have to face those. What is the outcome? It's Queen of Cups. If you continue in that path, the Queen of Cups is the intuitive, the loving, and the emotional person. This is the person in love. So that may lead for some of you to expressing your feelings, your emotions. It may mean a new romantic relationship. It may mean stabilizing your romantic relationship. It could also bring more intuition, because this is the Queen of Intuition. So that option may allow you to connect deeper with your intuition, with your feelings, and who you really are. You may be able to find yourself, or it may also represent a romantic relationship where you are loved. You are loved in that outcome. All right. Option number 2. which is change of direction, expressing, being open, being creative. What is the challenge or the opportunity here? The Strength card. So the challenge is for some of you that may be overly excited to balance themselves, to be able to navigate with grace, to be able to balance the healthy versus unhealthy energies and integrate the black and white. And this, I think it's a tiger, but I'm not sure. So you have to be able to exist in both worlds. What does it mean? Balancing your even animalic instinct with your gentle and grateful and graceful energy of a person, being gentle. So the right amount of strength, power, authority, or attack could be applied and should be applied so you're not hurting anybody. Look how gentle and graceful is that animal. Do not hurt anybody with your actions. This is the challenge, and also opportunity, because challenges are opportunities where you can show yourself less aggressive, more gentle, and considerate. What is the outcome? Queen of Wands. If you are starting here as a Princess of Wands, you are turning with the Queen of Wands if you choose that option. This is the passionate queen. This is the strong queen. This is the independent queen. She's so determined. She's so strong. Sometimes it represents independence, your own independence, you finding your own path to your strength and to your independence. It may also mean you will find your passion in life, your purpose, your strength, the things that makes you excited. So those are the two options, and as we can see, this path is with a lot of emotions. It's a little bit more darker, which means you are navigating with your intuition and with your emotions. And this path is more creative and more expressive, focusing on achieving, on action, on communication. So this is your reading, Pink Group. I'll open this card. I hope that was helpful. Magnify. What can be added? Can you magnify it, make it larger, or extend it? Can you add more strengths? Maximize existing strengths? How are you timing? What could be done faster with greater frequency? This is just a little bit of a brainstorming card. And let's see your other cards. I hope that will help you make the right choice. Group number 4. Financial discipline. Relationships. I'm a master at setting boundaries that protect my time, energy, creativity, and emotional well-being. Emotional intelligence. What else? I will praise success wherever I see it. When you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using their money, you are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, and that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience. And let's check what's in room for you from the last deck. Encountering conflict. I don't choose sides. I take a stand. Thank you, group number 4. I hope that this was helpful and useful to you, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye.